made my face look a little bit more snatched, made me look like I lost a few pounds, even though I gained a few pounds. So, hey guys, so if this is your first time here, welcome. This is a channel where we pride ourselves on being ourselves. I don't know if you've ever watched a YouTuber talk about how to put their contour on. Don't put your contour too low. Don't put your blush too high, or something along those lines. I don't know. I always thought, like, is that actually gonna make a difference? Je ne sais pas. So today I'm gonna be testing that theory and we're gonna find out if it actually makes a difference. Will I look like myself, or will I look even better? Maybe I'll look like, 10 years older, or maybe like Adriana Lima. Stay tuned. So on this side, we're gonna put the contour how I regularly do it, but on the other side, we're gonna make it look like much lower, and we'll see if that changes my face shape at all. I may look completely the same, or I may look like someone Brad Pitt may want to be with. So I can't wait to find out. So let's get to it. I think I just spat. If I caught that on camera, I am so sorry. I already put on my foundation and concealer because, judging by my view time, people see me without it and they just click right off. So I'm hoping this time, by starting off with it, I'm just gonna like spare you guys the trauma, and maybe you'll watch a little longer. I don't know, we'll see. This side's gonna be lower, so I'll go like, usually I would go here. I'm gonna go like down here. What else can I do? I'm gonna make my nose look extra wide on this side. I'm gonna go down lower than I would, whereas on this side I'm gonna go really high. Okay, that may just make my nose look extra crooked, more crooked than it usually is. I guess what I can do, just to really try and exacerbate the effects, on my good side I can put the contour on my forehead where I usually put it, whereas on the other side I'm not gonna put anything, and maybe that'll intensify my effects of what I would look like without it. Because I mean, to be honest, I know I shouldn't be honest, but when I was younger, I would just put on foundation and concealer on my face and like walk out the door, and I would think that I look good. When I would catch myself at a mall at the mirror, be like, oh, she looking good. But I think that was because my face was just so red and inflamed from, picking at my skin and my pimples, that when I would do that, I would just think, oh, I'm looking even better now. But I would probably look very dimensionless and flat and look like I'm a ghost. But you know what? I feel like we live and we learn. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of feel like that blended out into nothing. I love Fenty. I love Rihanna. I love this concealer. This concealer. Why do I keep on calling contour concealer? If you watched my last video, I called bronzer, blush, I called highlight, concealer. I don't even know what's happening with me. I'm gonna apply this one more time and try and make my face shape actually change. And if you're looking at this, yes, my mirror is broken. It's the same one from a few videos ago because I couldn't find a new one. Oh, and of course I forgot to blend my nose, because would I be Monica if I remembered to blend it? I really don't know. Like, I don't think I would be the same person, because this is getting a little bit ridiculous. If this blends out into nothing again, I'm trying to make a cheekbone here. Come on. I'm trying to see what I'm gonna look like. I was gonna say in 10 years, but okay, like, let's just push it back and say 30 years, because I'm not trying to look like old in 10 years. Even though I'm not. Okay, we're not gonna get into how often I put on sunscreen, because that's really another story for another time. Do you guys see a difference? I don't know. I'm gonna go on once more, then we're just gonna cut it off there. This is like an addiction, like contour, contour, contour. Like, how much is enough? I don't see it. Let's put on more. But then, when I take a picture, it's gonna look like I just slapped some mud on my face and called it a day. So this is actually looking kind of good. I'm beginning to see a difference. I'm gonna move on to the blush now. I'm sticking to cream products just because I feel like cream products are usually easier to go overboard with in terms of spreading it. Powder, you just put it there, and where you put it, that's where it stays. Whereas cream, sometimes you start blending and, you know, next thing you know, your blush is on your forehead. So I'm gonna start off with my good side. I mean, I don't know if I have a good side, but I mean like the side that I'm doing regular makeup on. With this blush, I feel like it's gonna look good. As I'm sitting here doing my makeup, thinking about the makeup faux pas, I can't help but think about who taught me most of everything that I know. And it was Tati, which is kind of sad to say because in that whole situation, I don't want to talk about who's right and who's wrong. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I think we should all take it as a lesson and realize how fast our dreams could end. You can work years for something and then make one wrong move and it's all out the window. So I think we all just need to appreciate everything that we have, and if you are doing well, then just be smart and continue it. In this type of culture, I'm just really trying to learn a lot because I feel like the best way to grow as a person is to learn from other people's mistakes and turn that into lessons rather than have to make your own mistakes at every step of the way. I try to put my blush more lower down. I don't know if you can see it compared to this side. It looks like I didn't even put any on the other side. Excuse me while I go back. What also some people do is they put their blush right on their cheeks, like they smile, which is apparently what we shouldn't be doing. They smile and just go right on the apple. I'm looking extra red. I'm looking like I was just picking apples at the orchard and I got a little bit of sunburn. There's maybe some pumpkin in my hair, who knows. And now for the last phase, we're going to be going in with highlight. And if you guys are thinking, why is she not wearing mascara when she's wearing a full face of makeup? I'm about to tell you. There's something in mascara, generally speaking, that makes my lashes fall out. I was wearing one mascara for a while and I didn't notice it falling out at all, but then I moved on to an older, well, not an older mascara, I mean like a mascara that I previously used and didn't like, and my lashes fell out, like a lot of them, and now I'm gonna try and take it back to not wearing so much mascara because I feel like that's what maybe caused it. And I have one that is good. It has clean ingredients and I didn't have any reaction to it. Like I wore it multiple times in a row and I didn't notice my lashes becoming any thinner, which is good. And I'm just gonna stop totally experimenting with mascara and just use that one and hopefully I find another because I would like more volumizing than that one offers, but you know what? We can't be too picky because I'd rather have some lashes than none at all. And then what I also see some people doing sometimes when it comes to highlight is taking it down like all the way to their pores. So that's what I'm currently doing on this side. Wow, okay, I don't want to say it, but I think I look skinnier on this side. Look, this side, 20-year-old VS model. This side, Karen. Can I speak to your manager? Just, she didn't take care of herself. She didn't put on sunscreen. She didn't do anything. Like, she's sunburned. Her skin is sagging. Like, her cheekbone should be up here, but it's up here, down here. You know what I mean. I'm starting to love cream products. I don't know why. They're becoming sort of like second nature to me and using them. And to think back that I used to use Estee Lauder Double Wear all the time. Like, I used it every occasion, and it's a lovely, lovely foundation, especially if you're trying to cover up every situation on your face. It has your back, basically. But for these regular days where I'm just filming, I kind of like Wet n Wild. Today that's what I'm using. It covered up a few of my situations that I have going on. Thankfully, it's not as many as it was back when I was using Estee Lauder, because I think that would have to go back to using Estee Lauder, but you know what, that's a whole nother situation. So I just want to thank you guys for watching my video. We can see now that you really do have to pay attention to how you contour, and don't get carried away with your blush, your bronzer, or your highlight, because as we've heard, too much of a good thing apparently becomes a bad thing. Well, I'm living proof of it. As you can see on this side, it's not very nice, not very good. Maybe I should get a little closer so you can see my pores and every detail of my face. But I really do think that like the contour on this side made my face look a little bit more snatched, made me look like I lost a few pounds, even though I gained a few pounds. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your love, even though I'm not currently getting much love. You know, leave a comment down below and I will comment back. Not that you want me to comment back, because beep, we're just gonna call that a day.